a roller coaster there in the fourth quarter. Just a roller coaster back and forth play down there in the fourth quarter.
Well, we're just all out there playing and coaching and seeing what happens. That's all we're doing. And they made a wonderful drive to go ahead there and hit the touchdown to go up by one. You know, I was sitting over there thinking, at one time, I thought they'd kick a field goal if they didn't hit that third down play, and then kick off to us and see if they could stop us and kick a field goal to win it. But they scored a touchdown. So, and really stopping them on that 2-point play was pretty big, I think. If we were in position, although Adam Yates was a little shaky today. He didn't kick like he's been kicking in practice. His kickoffs were pretty good, but he kept hitting them a little low and off, this, that, and the other. So we're glad it didn't come down to field goal.
Coach, have you ever seen a Clowney hit somebody that hard?
No, he doesn't hit that hard in practice. we have a rule, don't clobber teammates. So he doesn't do that in practice. When he's got that one little slip move that they get nothing but air when they go at him. And he did it twice. They ended up scoring on that other drive. I told him after the game, I said, I'm glad you knocked or hit the quarterback on that last play. That kid can throw the ball 70, 75 yards at least. And he was getting ready to horse that thing about 80 yards down there, it looked like. And who knows what could have happened, a bunch of guys jumping around for a ball. So we strongly encourage our guys, please don't let him throw it if you can. And Clowney, we only had 3-man rush, I think, 3 or 4, and he was able to get a hit on him.
Steve, if it had come down to it, would you have put Yates back out there to try to kick the
Well, we would have had to, we would have, yeah, if we'd have had to, certainly. Yeah. We really haven't had a backup field goal guy this year. Well, we talked to him after the second low ball. I said, quit acting scared, just kick the dang ball. Like you do in practice. I don't know if it did any good.
Steve, you talked earlier about both quarterbacks. How difficult is it to make a situation like that work?
Well, it is. Although I've certainly coached 2 in a season before. Usually you give one the game. If it goes bad and he's struggling or something happens, you give him another one the opportunity. And then maybe he stays in there for the next game. And that's what we tried to do today. We tried to tell Connor it's your game, and it was his game. But Dylan's going to play, and he understood that. And it worked out. It worked out beautifully. As it turned out, no one knew it was going to turn out like this. But again, we will go through the spring, and we will go through everything next year. And we always have competition for every position. I mean, even Ace Sanders, somebody will be competing with him, because we always try to encourage our guys to get better. You know, don't go bad on us. But Ace did have a wonderful game from Bradenton, you know, and he was fired up by playing in his home area.
Did you think before the final drive that there was a possibility that Connor, was he hurting before that final drive, or was it something that he had?
Well, he has that foot sprain. I don't know exactly what it is. And when he gets hit and somebody rolls on it or something, it hurts for a while, and then he's able to come back, and then something will happen again, and it hurts for a while. So he was limping off, and Dylan was ready to go in there.
Coach, how did you on that measurement? It looked like they were short.
Well, you know what? I asked one of those other refs there. I said, you know, the ball did not touch the first down marker. He said, I know it didn't. I said, well, why did you give it to him? He said, I don't know. That's what he said. We thought when he went like that, he was going the wrong way. Asked him if he meant that way. And we're going to change his mind. But other than that, they called it a good game. And again, Clowney knocked the ball out the next play, so I'm glad to get it to him. Glad to get it to him, I guess, because we gained about 10, 15 yards. It turned out.
After losing 2 games on the road this year, you said you had to kind of reevaluate your goals for the season. Do you consider the season now a success?
We hit 8 of 10 goals. The team set a whole bunch of goals, which we always do. Win 8, 9, 10, 11. Beat Clemson's one of our goals every year, and try to win the ball game. And try to finish in the top 10. We did not win the division, did not win the SEC. We hit 8 of the other 10. So that was that's very good for our guys. And last year's team did the same thing. Almost the exact same years. Pretty good years. Yeah.
Steve, what did you think?
But not as best as it could be. It still can be better. Yes.
Yeah, sorry about that. What did you think as as that ball was going up in the air for Bruce. I mean, there were three guys kind of down there, three Michigan guys kind of down there. I mean, as you're tracking the ball, what's kind of going through your head?
The other one wanted to make sure he didn't overthrow him, so he hit him, so he had to control it up a little bit, and then he cut back on the guy. When you're looking where we are, you can't see exactly where the goal line is. I thought maybe you could just let it straight in there, but I think he had to cut back on the guy to get in. So that was a good play with Bruce. Yeah, Bruce, tomorrow at 5:30, he'll be shooting hoops somewhere back in Columbia. He plays ball every day. And, yeah, John Gruden was asking me about him. I said, day after game, he'll be out there shooting hoops with the guys. He'll be ready to play next game with Coach Martin and our team there.
So, Coach, after the debacle with the measurement, did you just go to Clowney, go get the ball and bring it to me?
Yeah, I tell you what, Jadavion was tired that first half. I don't know if you sports writers were watching him, but Coach Lloyd kept jerking him out, and I jerked him out once. I said he was tired. And finally, when the sun went down, it was amazing how cool it got. The sun went down. And Jadavion said he got some new life when the shade finally hit the ball field. So, and he did. He played better. He played a lot better when the shade came. So, we come next year, let's start at 2 o'clock. It was a beautiful day out there. It was a good hot day, and then when the shade hit, it's beautiful weather, perfect weather. Yeah. Okay, anything else?
Coach, do you feel like winning a game the way you did like this kind of the culture's changing?
Yeah, that's. I think it's real good for us to win this way. Come from looking like it's all over 3 minutes and score on the last drive. We haven't done that. So it was really good for us, good for the team. Defense cannot always carry the team. It was good. The offense made some plays there at the end to help win the game. And we have played well. We played a lot better offensively. That first half, we didn't do much. I think we had 21 plays in the first half, and couldn't make a third down. And we were sort of bragging about having the ball so many plays against Clemson because we had it almost 40 minutes, and we couldn't stay on the field against these guys. Couldn't run it, couldn't make a third down. It was a struggle, but we just finally said we're not going to run that little inside zone play anymore because it was. I don't think we called it the entire second half, and try to throw it around a little bit and see what happens. Okay.
Thanks, Coach. Are you going to NFL?
NFL. I've already been there.
Once is enough, Coach.